What's up to Lion Talk Live? We love you too, buddy.
What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron, a.k.a. First Ballot.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Do Crew. This is Ball Hawk Ifeatu Melifonwu of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
I love nothing more than watching Lions Talk Live every morning. Woo!
All right, well, greetings and salutations to everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm your host, once again, Dan Thornton, and I want to thank you all for joining us here today. Lions Talk Live, it is a game day. It is a pregame show. It is a big show for us because you know what? The Lions are going to be watching scoreboards probably at least a little bit, at least Lions fans, I should say, not the players. They're obviously going to be playing and coaches are going to be coaching, but we're all going to say this is a big day for the Detroit Lions, not just because they have an opportunity to extend their record, obviously get another big win in that win column and put a little bit more pressure on those teams trying to chase them for the number one seed in the NFC. All right, let's go ahead and, just because we only have 30 minutes, and as you guys know, I want to try to get some stuff in here. As far as the Indianapolis Colts, their actives, inactives, etc., inactive players for them. Defensive end, Isaiah Land. Quarterback, Sam Egler, if I'm not mispronouncing that. Wide receiver, Anthony Gould. Safety, Darren Hall. Tight end, Will Mallory. And offensive tackle, lineman, Bernard Raymond. As far as the Detroit Lions, let's get to their inactives. Terrion Arnold, as you guys all know, he's going to set this one out. I think that's a good move by the coaching staff, especially since we face in such short order. In 11 days, you're going to face the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. We all get it. They're both NFC North games, so they do have a little bit more weight than this one. Not that you don't ever not want to win a game, but we also you want to get him healthy, get that groin healed. He has been playing on an upward trajectory for some time here for the Lions. Giovanni Manu continues his development, and yes, he is yet to be active for a regular season game. Alaquid Muhammad for another game, he is going to be inactive, but I really like what they have him with him. But you could see this is a clear sign from the coaching staff, not just with Zadarius Smith, what he adds, but I think some of the other guys like Pascal, yes, James Houston getting into the mix more and more and what they bring to the team. I do think, my guess is we're going to see a lot more with James Houston today against Chicago and Green Bay because of his ability to show some speed, show some flash. He closes and covers ground in a hurry. And against mobile quarterbacks, I think you're going to want that out there. Probably the big one, if you guys didn't catch the breaking news video about 30 minutes ago, Okada, man, I always kill his last name. We'll just say Yodi. He's going to be inactive for the first time in a long time. This is the guy who started the NFC title game against the 49ers. He started this year against the Minnesota Vikings. The fact that they put him down to put Christian Mahogany up, I think that's a strong sign that rookie, again, I know we just talked about it on the live show a little bit ago, but a strong sign that kid is really playing through the roof. Colby Scoresdale, again, inactive, and then Broderick Martin, probably not a big surprise here. He's just getting back from the injury reserve. He is also inactive today. All right, Duke Crew, what do you guys have to say? I think everybody's going to say, this game should be one that's favorable for the Detroit Lions. If you've watched the show during the week when we've gone to different sources, see what the ESPN is saying, all their staff are saying they're picking the Lions to win. You're seeing that pretty much across the board. It's my anticipation the Colts offense is really going to have to play at a high level to keep this, within 10 to 17 points. That would be my expectations. And it's no disrespect to any team at any time. I just think the Lions offense playing in a dome, playing as well as they are right now, it's going to be very difficult for the Colts to get consistent pressure on Goff, stop the Detroit Lions running game. And because of that, the Lions are probably going to score a few points. With that being said, yes, the Lions are missing some pieces on defense, but give Aaron Glenn a lot of credit. He has come through this season and turned this Detroit Lions defense into perhaps one of the better ones in the NFL. You could argue a top 5, even with 97,000 guys on the injured reserve list for the Detroit Lions. What he's done, he needs a lot of props. I get he's finally getting some after years of I think it would be fair to say there were some people in the national media, let alone the fan base, that maybe weren't the most impressed with him. But now here, his systems are working. Yes, the secondary is making it work, you could say, along with other aspects of the D. You cannot run on this Detroit Lions defense, so that's also helping. All right, let's get over to you guys, Do Crew, see what you guys have to say. We've got 25 minutes till kickoff, and then we'll see if we get any other news from pregame over at Lucas Oil Stadium. Matty B got a bet on two separate teams. Fair enough. Bo, I have to find a place to watch the Bears game. I don't have the TNF. I'll just say this. There are several different sites you can go to. I don't know if I'm really supposed to list them out, but I would be streaming to the east. And maybe you can Google that and come to the next. And there's other ones too, for sure, that the streamers who can watch the games for free. There is a slight delay typically in them, but if you're getting it for free, can you really complain? Maybe download uBlock Origin, which is an awesome ad blocker. Go to a site called MessStreams, or Stream East. Yes, both of those ones. And you can watch on your computer. Okay, that's how I'm watching the Lions game today. Yeah, I know there are a bunch of people that watch it. To be fair, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this stuff on air, but Stream East used to be probably the premium one to watch. They've had some issues. Seems like they glitch a lot more. MessStreams, though, I to be fair, since I couldn't get it with my digital antenna last week, I watched it on perhaps that site. Maybe it was a different site. I don't know. But it was almost flawless. It was on the same pace as most of the people watching. So hopefully that helps. Maybe no Amazon Prime account needed. There you go. Bo, I get everything on TF. What is TNF, by the way, just so you guys know, on YouTube, okay, TV. There's a pub in Charlevoix that usually carries the Lions games, so I won't mind going there. Yeah, you can probably find most stuff online to watch if you are so inclined. The Stream East one works, but it's kind of weird because usually you have to click on the, 100% game you want to watch, then back out, then click on it again. Yeah, usually it's like 2 or 3 different times they get pop-ups. So I'm guessing that's how they get paid, through advertising those pop-ups. But that's usually how it works. Correct. Flathead Mahogany is active. Woo! I'll go with that. And I can't wait to see this guy, because the fact that he had mono overcame that. And I don't want to go into it a ton because I've already talked about it already in the last hour. But to me as a coach, I got to think he in practice is just looking phenomenal in order for all this to go down. Kudos to him, the kid, for overcoming his adversity. Day, the other one that might work, I'm a little distrustful of anything with meth in the site. Probably a good idea on your part there, Day. Yes, laughing at him, says Bo. JDC, I guess you can watch the MessStream game in half the time. Might speed you up there. Matty B, Blue or uBlock Origin makes sure that you don't have to do that. So you also don't get ads on YouTube TV anymore. I'll have to check that out, man, because I had no idea about it. None whatsoever. Bo, thanks for the info, Matty B. I hate that I have so many ads. Yeah, ads stink, man. But that's also why you have these services, because, they're getting paid. Matty B, no problem, Bo. If you need help installing it, let me know. I use Firefox with Ubo and nothing else. Perfectly works. No pop-ups, no ads, nothing anywhere. Good enough. Joseph, what's up, Coach Dan and Druku? Good to see you, Joseph. Always a pleasure to see you. Glad to see you back, man. Go Lions. I think we're all cheering for him today. Bo, great to hear from you, Joe. 100%. Say it's so, Joe. Say it is so. Brother Ken, what's going on, Dan? Technical difficulties? I don't think so. Hopefully we should be good. Are there some problems? Hopefully not. See, Joseph C. Lions 37-17. I'll take that. Big D. Yo, Do Crew fam. How's my peeps today? Man, they're doing pretty well, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Joe C. Hey, Bo Booth. It's good here. Thanks. Good to be here. Good to have you here. But see, Bo Coach doesn't come on live for a while. Yeah, I come on at about 12:30, usually about a half hour before the game. How about that? Joe C., I'm ready for that game, though, 100%. Matty B, Big D, ready for an offensive onslaught. Let's hope so, my friend. Let's hope so. But maybe if I can get a co-host at some point, maybe I will try to go an hour beforehand. But, just the only problem I have with it, like I talked about in the morning show today, is there's just so many places putting out the same content. Really, how many different times do you want to hear 29,000 different people talk about, well, let's look at this matchup, that matchup. I'm trying more and more on game days to find other things to talk to you guys about. Maybe stuff that isn't always covered by other sources. Let's see, Flathead, it's time for Goff to show why I wanted him over Richardson. And it's time for the Lions D to make Richardson look bad. I'm down with both of the above there, Flathead. See, Bo, who else surfs around right now? A lot of people do, man. A lot of people use, what do you call it, Red Zone on NFL Network or whatever, where you can kind of watch the highlights of all the games as they're happening. I didn't even know about that thing until maybe a year or so ago. I think it's awesome. When I'm not watching a Lions game, I think it's pretty awesome. Lionel, Big Cats, 100% with that. The Big Cats are going to claw them up. Let's see, Matty B, AR-15 makes himself look bad. Let's see, could be. Let's hope we help him make himself look even worse today. Matty B surfs around, what's up? He surfs around what boat? There you go. Lionel, 1 hour to destruction. I'll go with that. Matty B, so what do you want, Bears to win or continue to tank? All right, you know what? I was going to wait until we got through the comment section, but let's just pull up the rooting guide for the day. Let's go to the scoreboard and see what you guys have to say about this stuff. All right, let me load it on up. Now let me get it over to the screen. Un momento, por favor. And yes, I had a hat on, so the hair of destiny is a little fraudulent right now. All right, so let me see if I can. That's probably about as good as I can get it for you guys, unfortunately. All right, let me see if I can try one other thing to make it a little bit bigger. And I guess that doesn't help a ton. All right, well, anyways, let's just go with it. All right, Cowboys, Commanders. I guess just for selfish purposes, you're rooting for the Cowboys to beat the Commanders, just for potential seeding purposes. Titans, Texans, no real advantage to the Lions one way or the other, so go with whatever you'd like there. Panthers, Chiefs. If you want to go ahead and bet for root for the Panthers, go for it. Again, it really isn't going to help, I think, one way or the other. Let's see, Patriots, Dolphins, whoever you'd like. Lions, Colts. I'm going to probably look into the crystal ball and say most of you watching this are probably cheering on the Lions. Buccaneers, Giants. I'm going for the G-Men. Yes, and Tony, oh boy, what is his last name? The new starting quarterback for the Giants. Then you got later today, or say 1 o'clock in 19 minutes. Let's see, we got the Bears and Vikings. I'm torn here. I really don't want the Bears to win just so they don't have any kind of momentum going into Thanksgiving. But I guess at the end of the day, you got to make a business decision. So I'll root for the Bears to win just so the Vikings have a loss. Raiders, Broncos, no advantage for Detroit that I can clearly think of at this point. Seahawks, Cardinals. Now, this one could be something just because you do have two teams battling to win that division. Somebody's going to get that division. And who, as a Lions fan, would you rather face potentially in the playoffs? Should you face them? Oh, man. I think I'd rather face the Cards, but that's me. 49ers, Packers. It's probably every game the rest of the season is probably a must-win game for the 49ers. And without their starting quarterback, I just don't see him going into Green Bay and winning. But I've been wrong before, so I'm going to root for the 49ers, but I don't think it's going to happen. Rams, Eagles. I'm rooting for the Rams, even though I think in the playoffs, both teams could be a difficult matchup for the Lions. Not everybody's going to be a 50-point victory for you, but I'm going to root for the Rams just so the Lions can have a little bit more breathing room trying to get that number 1 seed. All right, let me know your thoughts on the rooting guide. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it for this week. So, all right, let's get back to the comment sections and see what you guys have to say. Let's see, where did I leave off here? I'm trying to guess where I left off since I had taken off the screen. I'd like to see my Mini lose, but some hate Chicago more. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be torn on that one for sure. So what do you want, Bears win or continue to tank? Hey, let them, if they can help us out by winning today, I'll take it. But I guess then that puts even more pressure on us Thursday to go ahead and win against them on Thanksgiving Day. JDC, Joseph C, hi. JDC, Bo Booth, I'm all over the place. Like dog, all right, fair enough. Joseph C, hey, JDC, what is up? What is up to you both? Joseph, I think the Rams is going to beat the Eagles today, and once they do, I think that's a lock for the Lions to have the number 1 seed. If they do, man, it's going to take quite a bit to supplant the Lions. It's just, obviously, everybody gets it. You can lose any game of the week. There's no doubt about it. But with all that being said, you look at the rest of the Lions' schedule, I like our chances in a whole lot of them. JDC, Joe C, I'm just killing time until the game. Then I'll kill more time. Fair enough. Man, to me, all we have to do is win, and it's a lock. Yeah, let's get the win, and let's go ahead and do it. Joe C, JDC, laughing out loud. Bo, funny thing happened to me over on Micro Mike. Guy said I must be on crack since we quipped about it earlier. It really struck me as funny. All right, what did you quip about? Maybe I'm missing it, so sorry about that, but we'll go from there. Let me know. Joe C, Matty B, yeah, well, if the Rams win, it'll be a better luck. Fair enough. Better lock. There we go. JDC, thumbs up. Lions Talk Live fan, 4 sacks, 4 interceptions, 40-plus pressures, man. 45-13. If we get 40-plus pressures and you called that happening, man, you should get something. Maybe a free Mountain Dew at your local Circle K. JDC, Coach just had a quick show with Hutch Jr. Did it right at noon. Did a quick show just with some breaking news. You guys, if you want, you can go check it out here before the live cast. Don't forget, guys, of today, I am going to take off for the first half to hang out with some neighbors, help them out with some stuff. Plus, they got some free food. So, and then I'll be back for the second half. But I'll leave the chat up so you guys can communicate with each other. Also, on Thanksgiving Day, I will not have a live cast. I will leave a chat up for you guys. So if you want to chat, but yeah, I got to spend some time with family and my mom, etc. Joe C, can't wait to see how David Long Jr. is going to play. I wonder how much we'll see him potentially today. I know MCDC talked about him playing special teams, maybe a little bit of a role on offense, or excuse me, defense, but we'll have to wait and see if he gets a big one. I do think against Green Bay and then Chicago, obviously on Thanksgiving, that his role will probably be more pronounced. Joe C, has anyone else had seen his highlights? I have seen some highlights of him. Yeah, I'd compare him a lot to Rodrigo, a little bit smaller, but very agile, very aggressive, shoots gaps well. I think he will help out in the run game defense quite a bit. Bo, just called the Eagles frauds. I agreed. Okay, Dose called the Eagles frauds. I'm down with that. Josie, don't know why Miami let him go. Sounds like it was something between the defensive coordinator and him. They just didn't see eye to eye, get along, and because of that, yeah, they moved on from him. Lions Talk Live fan, I've seen them. Okay. So small long, let's own this game early, get some guys some extra rest before the Bears. I'd be down with that. Yeah, if you could get basically the entire fourth quarter off, or kind of like some of the more recent games where you had blowouts, is it going to be that kind of game? I doubt. That's my personal opinion. But you know what? Been wrong before. Joseph, Bo Booth, I think so too. That's why I think the Rams will win today. Okay. Lions Talk for Live fan, very aggressive. JDC, tick, tick, tick. Ticking down that clock, man. We got 14 minutes to go. Joseph, Lions Talk Live fan, yes, he was a captain for Miami. Yeah, I don't know why they let him go. Yeah, just total speculation on me, why they let him go. If you watch his film, I think the guy can play, and he can play pretty dang well. So it has to just be something, because his numbers this year were pretty good. His ability to be a captain, I mean, you can't snout on that, man. I mean, you're playing well if you're a captain. Plus, you've got some locker room clout. So it's got to be something nobody wants to talk about in order for that to go down, my opinion. So we'll find out if we ever find out. We'll see what happens. The JZ1, what do you got? St. Joe, California. Hey, gotta like that. Well, like that. San Jose, California. Sorry, San Jose. Papa Gross C. I also am liking Long Jr. Yeah, real nice pickup, and I'm sure he's happy to be here. Joe C. Papa Noel, he's going to be a beast. I think he's going to be a starter before long. That was a big sneak surprise signing him. Yeah, and the fact that you got him, and it didn't cost you anything other than a contract, I'm sure he's seeing this as an opportunity to get a Super Bowl, potentially. Lions Talk Live fan, big day for S&K, probably will be, 100%, my friend. Quentin, I think we're going to run the ball all day on them. I think so, too. I think you're going to force their defense, the Colts defense, into really playing 8-man fronts, probably the vast majority of the game. We'll say 70-80% of the time. Maybe not quite that high, but it's going to be in that level, that conversation, which means the play action pass, as long as you can block those outside wides, yeah, the Goff should have a pretty good game. But again, you're going to force them, the Colts, into some real bad situations unless something unforeseen comes to pass. Joe C, yes, sir. Sonic and Knuckles, you got to love them. A Lions Talk Live fan, like to see Sion get a touchdown. Yeah, maybe Sion Vaki gets one out there today. Joe C, love seeing all the running backs at the Detroit Pistons game, all four of them. That was awesome, indeed. Voltron Force, I'm thinking 37-20. I'll take that. Lions Talk Live fan, let's see, J-Mo gets 2 touchdowns. Hey, man, you're seeing more and more people talk about the fact that he might be, when it's all said and done this year, he might be a wide receiver 1, which means Detroit would obviously have Amon-Ra St. Brown as one, then J-Mo as one as well. Different, not quite the same type of wide receivers, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. Doesn't mean the Lions aren't blessed to have those two guys along with all the running backs, along with the Sam Laporta. So Lions offense, we get it, man. There are weapons across the board, and if you're Jared Goff, you got to be saying, hey, you got to be thanking the football gods. What did I do to deserve this? Whatever it was, he's thankful for it, I'm sure. All right, let's see. Joe C. Yes, thinking 37-17. I'm down with that. Dave, anyone see the movie Draft Day? I have, man. Once or twice. It's a great movie. And if you like football, it's a good movie. If you do not like football, it probably is not a great, enticing movie. Lions Talk Live fan, 4 sacks, 4 interceptions, 40 plus pressures, 45, 13. I still like your prediction. Pat, let's see. Good lay down and do nothing movie. Dave Bing. Yes. Yeah, I would agree with that. Just kind of lazy day on the couch. Jessica, what do you got? Woo! I'll go with that. Good morning to you too, or afternoon, I guess. Big Eddie, are the Colts really that bad on defense? I think the problem with them is multifaceted. To me, it starts with their secondary. I don't think they know what they're trying to get out of their secondary. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful here, but you have a lot of parts that don't fit. I think half of their starting secondary is decent at man-to-man. Not great, but it's good. The other half is terrible at man-to-man, good at zone. And it's not like just the safeties are good at, say, zone and the corners are good at man. They have one safety. I really like him man-to-man. I like the other one in zone. And I think it puts a lot of stress on their defensive coordinator. Because to me, in today's NFL, you almost have to be able to start one of the 3 layers on defense as your strength. I don't think they have that. The linebackers are good. They're not great. I don't see a clear, defined path, what they're trying to do with them. And same with their defensive front. They do have some guys that get after the quarterback, but they're not good at run defense. The guys that are good at run defense aren't good at getting to the quarterback. So it's kind of all 3 layers. They've got a jumble eye of stuff happening there. Colts secondary, isn't good. Goff is going to carve them up. Probably if he gets time, he's going to. Trey, game time. I concur. Lauren, good afternoon. Coach Dan, Duke Crew. Woo! And go with that. Joe Seat, let's flip and go. Trey, I concur. Lions Talk Live fan. Woo! Coffee. Plus coffee, coconut oil, pumpkin spice, froth with a stick blender. All right. That sounds good. Whatever it is. Hope you enjoy it. Chew, y'all ready, beautiful people? I think so. Bring on the beautiful people. The beautiful people. Scott, let's go, Dan. Let's go, Lions. Let's go, team. Let's get the Lions into the end zone early and often and we're repeating the process. Brother Ken, well, it's about dang time. Technical difficulties? No, I think we're all good to go unless, again, something I don't know about. Lauren, it ain't over until it's over. It never is, man. Don't ever think somebody's not going to fight back. JDC Magic 8 Ball says defense wins the, quote, big one. Let's hope so. Lauren calling 1.45 sacks for Smith. I'll take that. Jason, 24 straight games with a rushing TD NFL record. Let's make it 25. Bo, remember talk about how Hutch has short arms or Goff has small hands? Back in the day, yes, part of a scout's life, coming up with all the negatives on stuff. But, hey, nobody seems to be talking about that stuff anymore. Hey, Vape, TA is out for today. I don't like that, but history shows True and Mosley goes down. Might be. I would suspect we probably got Vildor starting today, and then Mosley as a backup. Probably gets, edged in a little bit here and there, get some snaps, trying to get them ready for the Bears and Green Bay. Oh, Tom Mitch, what up, though? Lions rule, Bears drool, time to feast on some Colts. I like the way you're thinking. JDC, the Lions storm front rolling into Lucas Oil Stadium. Thunder and lightning, twisters will devastate Indianapolis. I think you are correct. Lauren, it's TNF Thursday Night Football. Thanks for that. Thursday Night Football, Coach. Thank you. All right. I'm on it. Matty G at Lucas Oil Stadium, or should I say Detroit, Indianapolis? There you go. Indiana, excuse me. The Ford Field to the south, I like to call it. Let's see. Jason, VC Box has every single sports game, including PPV or pay-per-view and all movies and shows. One-time purchase streaming. You're about the third person. It's funny. I never heard of these things until about a week or so ago. And then one of you guys mentioned it the same day. Jen's son mentioned it. So we're probably going to have to go out and get one just to try it out. Motown Mitch, I'm personally ready to see Mosley. Yeah, I want to see what he can do. 100%. The kid's he's gone through a gauntlet of things to try to get on the field. And the fact that he's hopefully able to get out there, no more setbacks, good for him. Detroit taking over Lucas Oil Stadium. I would think so. Mr. Morale, I really appreciate this channel. We appreciate you being here, man. The entire Duke crew appreciates you being here. All right, Joseph C. Yes, I use the NFL Network, and I love it. Yes, I think a lot of people do, man. I used to have it on my phone and found a way to kind of stream it to my TV, but nowadays I don't use it as much. Just it's been a little bit more glitchy for me. Day after today's game, we get Lions games on Thursday for 2 straight weeks versus the Bears on Thanksgiving, Packers on Thursday Night Football next week. Correct. So, yes, you'll all be kicking back and enjoying that. Corey, Cowboys ain't beating anyone? Probably not, man. You can hope, but probably not. Day, are you going to be doing a show for the Thanksgiving Day game? Dan, no, I'll be gone, but what I'll do is I'll do the pregame show, and then I'll just leave the stream open. So anybody wants to be in the chat talking and stuff, go ahead. But I'll be spending it with my mom and some of my siblings. Lauren, I'm going to say Bears upset. Let's hope so. Bo, Dallas ain't tanking on purpose. They're just that bad. You are not wrong, my friend. And I know when the season ends, we're probably all going to be inundated with just tons of talk about Micah Parsons going to this team, that team. I do think they're in a position where if I was running them, I hate saying it, but any defensive part I'm probably selling off because to me it's harder to find certain other aspects of the team. I think you gotta rebuild the team in short, and I'd probably start with the offensive side of the ball. That's just me though. Flathead, we want Bears Vikings to be an overtime tie. Get the Bears tired. Let's do that, man. Yeah, maybe they can go into triple overtime, sudden death. 2 teams enter, only 1 team leads. Taylor made me. Hey, haven't seen you in a minute, man. Hopefully you are doing well, my friend. Happy pre-Thanksgiving to you, by the way. Tommy Cutlets is getting the start for the G-Men. Yes, and I'll be rooting for him. I love his agent, even though I think he's kind of a schmuck in some ways. He's just got a lot of personality in some other ways, man. It's a great story for the Giants. And to be honest, probably for the area or that part of New York, just because, man, just the personalities involved. Corey, they are Bo Booth. Okay. Let's see. With JDC Day, I think Coach is going to have the chat open, but he won't be here. Correct. We're correct with that. Maybe I'll be back in the fourth quarter or something like that. Really kind of comes down to Thanksgiving Day when my mom takes off and stuff like that. She takes off early. Then some of the rest of us are going to probably take off early. Corey, Bo, laughing out loud. Okay. Let's see, Corey. We need the Bears win. I know that's asking for a lot. Or San Francisco take out Green Bay. They took close. Yeah, man. If Purdy was in, I thought San Francisco would have a shot here today. But without him and a lot of their other injuries, I don't see it happening. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Bo, Corey, yep. Steven, let's go Lions. I like the way you're thinking. Corey, 2, laughing out loud. Day, I hope the Bears win today, so they're nice and confident coming into Thanksgiving game, so the Lions can't crush their spirits. Fair enough, man. Way to build them up, just to take them back down. Bo Booth, free food. You gotta love free food, man. Woo! I'll take that. Let's see, Bo. All 22 films has a nice breakdown on David Long Jr. Yeah, he does a real good job of that stuff. He does a lot of film work and such, so kudos to him for that. Ryan, this is by far the best podcast. Thanks for that, man. You guys make it great. It's like being at home talking football. Sometimes I chat other times and I just listen. Just keep up the good work. Let's go Lions, 38-9. I'll take all that, man. Let's see, JMV official. How serious is Arnold's injury? It's basically upset, or what do you want to say, a pulled groin muscle. So I get why you want to just let him rest, especially with who your next 2 opponents are. I am anticipating he'll be able to go on Thanksgiving, but we will see. Brent, 37-17, Lions, Rodrigo, Branch, Kirby with picks. Oh, yeah, I'll go with that and exclamation point. Dave, I think the Bears will win. Let's hope so. It's JDC, Ryan Feather. I doth agree with a thumbs up. I'll take that. Mr. Fulton, what do you got? Hello, today is my 25th golden birthday of my quarterly of a century of a decade. Hey, well, happy birthday to you, man. And just for you, let's give you hold on, let me scroll down to it and give you a. I really do need to put in like a happy birthday one for you guys, when it is your birthday, so I can do just, a little bit more for you. Flathead Gibbs 2 touchdowns today. We'll go with that. Mediby JMV official. It's NBD for the tank around the game. Okay. JDC, Dan, Coach Dan's the trickeration factor. Gotta love it, man. Every day. Corey would like to see Tim Patrick get a red zone touchdown. Me too. Dennis, let's go Lions. Bo, no big deal. We'll see. Matty B, yeah, he's not out for multiple games. I would think so. I mean, pulled groin muscles, no joke. But the fact that, MCDC, who's normally pretty upfront about things, came out and said it wasn't too big of a deal. My guess is the Lions are just being cautious, again, considering that we play NFC North games the next couple games. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Be right back at, halftime or maybe towards the end of halftime. I'll leave the stream up. I'll leave the camera off, but you have the background. You guys can chat away. And I might be able to give updates on my phone or with you guys while we're over there. But I'll see you guys back in, I don't know, about an hour or whatever it is. Take care. Well, who's ready to talk about Kendall Vildor? I'm guessing just about everybody out there. Yeah, sorry for those just hopping on in. I wasn't able to do the first half, but hey, we got a bit of a game. Lions at least get the ball at halftime here. 14-6 at the half. Hey, well, I guess you'll take it on the road. You're not going to play your best game all the time. And yes, the Coltergeist's rushing attack can cause a few problems there. Let's see what you guys got. Doug Vildor earned a start. He's more settled in on defense, missing end zone. Yeah, there's a lot of things in play for sure, Doug. You got us missing Arnold. I think that's part of it. Been in the one day. No, just, I had a hat on earlier, and you know what? Just haven't had any time to really mess with the hair. JDC, hey, coach, 100%. Drive one in the second half. Defines how close this game is. Yeah, you go out here and score a touchdown, I think you're going to be in a pretty good spot there. Oh, I can chat on my phone. Hey, there you go, man. There you go. So, hey, not the greatest half for the Lions ever, but you are up by 8, so you got to take the good with the bad. All right, I'm going to go grab a water or something. Be right back. All right, back. Let's see. Autocorrect, auto spell is funny. It is. All right, Trump's put Mosley in to replace Vildor. Well, it happens. The only thing is, you got to trust the coaching staff. I would say, if they've got him out there, then they feel he's the best option they have right now. It's not like they're trying to throw the game or something. Doug, our safeties could both get interceptions. They could. They were close on a couple, but it happens. All right, Great Wall. Well, he can't get hurt that way, at least. This is true, Phil. But what? All right, back from the front. All right, fair enough. All right. Let's see, Matty B. I don't know, Coach, what Coach sees in Vildor. He gets torched like that every play. The only thing I can say is they watch these guys every day in practice, and if there's the ones that they have out there, you just have to believe that they feel it's the best player that is available to them to put out on the field. So take it all for what it's worth, my friend. My hair looks good to maintain. All right, I'm working on it, man. Put a little water on it. Look at Dan. Do you have some chip dip on your chin? I don't think so, man. Maybe just facial hair. But I don't think I have anything. Could be wrong, man. Could be wrong. Let's see. Anything else in here? Let's see. Just want to get the second half going, to be honest. because it wasn't the most impressive first half, not by what we're used to seeing this year. But, give some credit to the Colts. And, the Lions they had to do what they had to do. Really, the first drive wasn't great. The last drive could have been better. I get why you're not hurrying up, but, man, I probably would have pushed the envelope a little bit more, but that's me. Everybody's got the stuff that we do as coaches. No, you can chat phone. Okay, I've been having a good time. Hey, glad you guys have been having a good time. See, Detroit Lions fan, go Lions. I'll always concur with that. Matty B, I'm talking about you coaching. Yeah, I get that, man. I get, or at least I thought that. All right, let's see. Jared Goff, 10 out of 13, 111 yards. Anthony Richardson, 50%, 7 out of 14 for 117. Red zone, Detroit, 2 for 2. Indy, 0 for 2. So far, that's the summary of this one. And let me get I guess I don't really need the overhead light, but you know what? I'll turn it on anyways. All right, sorry about that. All right, let's while we're waiting for this game to get going, let me pull up the NFL scores going around the league. I'm sure most of you guys are on top of this already, but we got 3-3 game between Cowboys, Commanders, 17-17, Titans, and Tennessee. Chiefs up 20-6. All right, we'll get back to that later. And we got the opening kickoff, and it is going to be a touchback for the Detroit Lions. All right, Vlad, if Goff didn't get sacked, 17 wouldn't be bad. Probably true. It was a great after our first TD. The crowd was chanting, "Let's go Lions." Yeah, you can tell there's a lot of Lions fans there. Flathead, Lions red zone D would be important, as I mentioned this week. And you are spot on with that. Crazy Leg tripped himself. Why we got that sack. I will say Crazy Legs, though, he is showing more and more mobility. All right, there's the handoff. It is the Gibbs. Gibbs is going to try to get out wide. Instead, he's going to lose about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards. They're going to mark it as a 2-yard loss. So could not get the edge, and then he's going to get a -2 on that one to start the second half. So, all right, let's see. But, yeah, I think Goff is showing more and more stuff. I will also say, watching the plays that were being called for the Lions on offense and defense, I think are almost intentionally being a little vanilla here in both sides of the ball. I just hope that doesn't come back to bite us. Shotgun formation, 2 low, 1 high. Gibbs to Goff's left side. Goff making a line adjustment. Sends Laporta in motion. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs again. Gibbs this time, he's going to get about an 8-yard gain. If I'm not mistaken, that will set up about a 3rd and 4. All right. And now they're showing some highlights. And, man, that one run they're showing right now with Monty, man, talking about lower leg strength. And spin on the touchdown, too. Dan's back. Dan Lyon, you ain't lying. So, hello, sir. Back at you, my friend. And then Bo, and we're back. And we are back. All right, the dynamic duo having kind of a quiet day other than touchdowns. Shotgun formation is swinging out to Gibbs. He's got multiple blockers at the receivers. He's going to get a first down and maybe about 1 yard more. So, on 3rd and 7, they go for about 8, we'll say. So, first down, Detroit. Keep that going, man. If they get a touchdown here, they can just start forcing some potential for the Colts to maybe start falling out of this one. You can see they're making an adjustment last second with Indianapolis, and it probably cost them ultimately on that play. Nice design there. Good blocking by especially Tim Patrick. I mean, they all blocked well there, but Patrick really set the inside edge for him. All right, 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. We got a multiple back power formation. 2 tight ends and the running back end's going to be play action pass. Goff's got all sorts of time. He's going to drop it underneath to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to go for 16.5 yards on the play action pass completion. So there's a new look from Ben Johnson on that one. Zylstra and Laporte in the backfield along with David Montgomery. And almost could have called it wishbone-ish. So if most of you have ever watched high school football, you probably know about the wishbone. I guess in some levels of college, too, they still run it. All right, getting back to it. Goff under center, 1 back behind him. It is David Montgomery. Laporta in motion, if I'm not mistaken, although I couldn't really see the number going across the screen. 1st and 10, power formation. Laporta back in motion, play action pass again. Goff drops back. He's going to drop it off again to David Montgomery. Montgomery kicks it outside, and he's going to be dragged down for about we'll say a 4 or 5 yard gain. And I thought he could have cut it inside and got more, but now he's going to make the right calls all the time. Looks like Montgomery coming out, though, after he picked up 6, setting up a 2nd and 4. Montgomery wanted to come out, I guess. I don't know. I'm surprised they took him out there. 12 minutes left in the third quarter. So Detroit is marching down the field. Gibbs in. 2nd and 4. Let's see. 2 tight end, two receivers high, 1 low. It is play action pass again. Again, Goff's got time. He's taking a deep shot over the middle. And man, J-Mo hit there, but they're saying no flag. So 3rd and 4. I think maybe he got there slightly early, but I'm not going to complain unless I see something differently. I don't know. I don't know if I would have called that interference, but, hey, I wouldn't have complained if we got that call either. Goff limping. I'll have to check it out. Thanks for that, Phil. All right, 3rd and 4. Big play here. Opportunity for Detroit. Empty backfield I do not like. They don't ask me, though, as we got 3 low wide receivers, 1 high with a tight end. Clearly, it's going to be a pass unless Crazy Leg Goff takes off. And it's going to be a shot over the middle. Tim Patrick being featured here today. Breaks 1 tackle, slips down. We're going to call that about a 14-yard gain on 3rd and 4. It's going to set up 1st and 10. There is a flag on the field, though. This call is going to go against the Colts, though. Let's see what it is. All right, you're going to make the call what? Legal use of hands to the face. I'm guessing penalty decline. And it is indeed decline, and it is the Detroit Lions' 1st down. All right, let's see here. I got to get back to the top of the screen-ish so we can have a cheering time for the 1st down. Time to cheer on the Detroit Lions. Let's get this into the end zone and make it a 21-6 lead. Here's my question. Will it be perhaps a touchdown pass to Jameson Williams? We'll find out. Power formation, 2 tight ends in, 1 receiver split out, 1 high, 1 low. Now Goff drops back into a shotgun, sending St. Brown to the bottom side of your screen. There's a snap that's going to be a swing out pass to St. Brown, who's going to fall down for about an 8-yard gain, depending on where they mark him. And it is 2nd and 8, so sometimes they get math right. Who loves you, baby? Lions burning some time off this opening drive. Already have expelled 4 minutes off the play clock to start the 3rd quarter. It is 14-6. Lions, moving the ball, trying to add to that score. All right, there. Lions, come on now. You want to put, man, it's not the blowout we all wanted, but just win, baby. That's why I say 3 to the high side. They're going to play action pass. Goff looking. He drops it. Ooh, almost a one-hand catch by Laporta. Would have been a tough catch. If he could have caught it, would have been a 1st down, though. Yeah, for whatever reason, as the announcers are talking about, you can see it. Goff, Laporta, just, something. They're just not quite right. But, Laporta has been a little limited in practice this week, so maybe that's throwing off some of the timing. That plus, as you can see, the defender tipped the ball there to Laporta, so maybe that is why that pass was off. So, all right, 3rd and 2. Lions shotgun formation, 1 high, 2 low. Goff back to pass. He's looking. He's under pressure. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to fall down. He doesn't slide, so he's going to be about a half-yard shy. Look at Goff, though, continuing to show he is a little mobile. If I'm the Lions, do they go for it or they kick it? I'm probably, if it's me, I'm probably going for it based on this is what Dan Campbell does. And it looks like they are going to do it. Skipper in for an extra offensive lineman. Let's see what happens here. 4th and we'll say about a yard, maybe slightly less than a full yard. David Montgomery in. You got 1 high receiver. You have 2 tight ends in. And we are going to hand it off. David Montgomery, he's not going to get there. They were all over it. Not even remotely close. Somebody didn't block anybody. Yeah. I'm surprised they went with a pull play, opening up those rushing lanes for the defenders. And, that was not a great play call. It happens, though. It happens. So, Lions defense is going to have to, try to make another stand here, another play here. Stop the road. Crazy legs. Goff is short. Legatron getting a chance. Unfortunately, no. That was a bad play call. Yeah, I don't like pulls, and not when everybody's expecting the run. Just because, again, you're pulling a guy here. You're pulling a guy out of one spot, ask him to slide over to hit that spot. The only problem is if somebody doesn't slide over quickly, a defender is able to shoot that gap and go through the vacated area, which, at least on my eyes there, that's what just happened. So, is what it is, though. It's ancient history at this point, and you've got to move on from it and move on to the next play. So, they've got some commercials for some new movies coming out, and you know what? Not really worried about it. All right, Duke Crew. Shucks, I'll go with that. Rocky, that was too slow to develop. Yeah, I would have just said, hey, we're powering forward. Everybody go straight ahead. If you're going to hand it off, fine, hand it off, but everybody block straight. Let's see, what the heck was that? I concur with your assessment. Yep, I'll go with that. Dan, that was a bad play called. Bo, who's worried? Well, not worried yet, but you know what? I don't like opening doors either, for the other team at least. I'll cool with that. Cool concert video on Facebook. Yeah, it was a really good group last night. Really good group. I enjoyed them. Let's see. JDC says, if I can get stuff to pop up here. Defense getting to step up here, and man, they have not had their best game either. Doug, wasting drives, probably true. Let's see, close game. Take the dumb points. Is what it is at this point. Is what it is. Dan Campbell wanted a touchdown, didn't get it. You know what? He won't get 3 points either. And there'll be a bunch of dogs barking at the moon. But Lions, hey, defense is going to have to step up here and make a. Let's get that. Defense is going to make a play, and that could be with a pick six. That would be great. We still got this. We need a turnover now. That would be good. I like the confidence in the defense. Hey, defense has got to have some confidence. All right, let's go back to the NFL scoreboard. Nope, never mind. We're back to the game already. And yeah, you pulled, and guess who filled in the hole? The guy who made the play. I do not like pulls like that. You do it in a normal down, that's fine. But fourth and short, where everybody is jamming the line like that, it doesn't matter now. You got to move forward. All right, Lions defense out there, and it is going to be a completed pass. David Long Jr. with the takedown, and it will be second and about 3. It is second and 3, and Lions. Player has lost a helmet apparently, and there is a flag on the play. And let's see what all right, that play will not be, as Aleem McNeil was apparently the Colts were trying to decapitate him. That is one way to slow the guy down. He will have a hard time making plays if he has no head. 15-yard penalty is going to back him up a little bit here. Let's see if we see it on the screen. Yeah, you see it right up there, and he even rips the guy's helmet off. So, hey, good for him for doing it. So, all right, first down and a little bit more now. A first down and 18, so they don't get the full 15, since that would obviously put them in the end zone. Shotgun formation, 1 running back, 3 high, 1 low. Check that, 2 low. 3 high, 2 low, and no running back in the backfield. Empty backfield. Let's see what they do here. Lions bringing a delayed blitz. Throw over the middle is completed, and he's got a first down and a little bit more. Lions went man-to-man. Somebody lost their man, and they, just like that, it is another first down. Lions defense is struggling a little bit today, even though they have held them to 2 field goals. Vildor, again, seems to be the area of interest. And yes, are you missing Terrion Arnold yet? All the people saying Arnold should be benched, bringing this guy, bringing that guy, might be changing their tune right about now. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low. It is another drop back. There's a blitz coming on, and somebody left him wide open. Thankfully, it was an incomplete pass, as maybe the sun was in his eyes. Lions got away with that one and dodged a bullet. All right. 14-6, 9:05 left in the third quarter. It is 2nd and 10 for the Colts. Not much has gone the Lions' way today other than the 2 touchdown drives. All right, 2nd and 10, what can you do? When AR-15's been good, he's been good. When he hasn't, he's been inaccurate. 2 high, 1 low, drop back to pass. Not much pressure on him. He does get a wide open guy deep, though, and on the pick play. And yes, I think they're going to flag him for the pick. I'm going to guess, because he picked him pretty hard there. Colts coach might not like it, but I'm going to say he got picked pretty hard. They're going to have a chat about it either way, though. Let's see what they say here. Pass interference on the offense. NFL, you can get away with a lot, but that one was pretty egregious. I mean, you have to look like you're trying to run a route, not trying to play basketball, which, hey, I'm all for basketball. Yeah, he's just running a pick. He's not even trying to run a route. So that was the easy one for me to spot. I would assume the officials would have spotted too. Yeah, I do know about that one. He just runs up and sets a screen. He's not trying to run a route in any way, shape, or form there. That should be an easy call for the officials, and it was apparently. He throws his arms up in the air and stops even running. I think if he keeps running, they would have been wide open. But it is what it is. 2nd and 20, shotgun too high, too low for the Colts. Lions sending 4, claps in the pocket, and he's going to throw that one away and gets out of the sack. But that's, man, that was a risky pass. If somebody could have been around, that would have been an easy pick 6. Ali McNeil claps the pocket, and it's going to set a 3rd and 20. Ali McNeil is starting to emerge more and more. He gets one-on-one blocking. He is causing problems for people. Man. That would have been nice to get a sack there. But, hey, 3rd and 20. Lions can get them off the field with a stop here. Shotgun formation, too low, too high. One running back to Richardson's high side. Vildor backing off, giving a wide berth. They're going to run it. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to break one tackle. He's going to break a second tackle. But he's going to be taken down, we'll say, about 9 yards short of the first down. I'm assuming the Colts will punt it here, but we'll have to wait and see. Panay Sewell and the Lions doing a little homework session, film session on the sideline. If I'm the Lions, I'm watching for a fake here. Call it a coach's intuition. Sanchez ready to receive the punt. Let's see if I'm right here. Hopefully they don't go for it just because I'd rather not have to defend it. All right. It's up there. It's out there. It's not a fake, and it is out there. And it's a pretty good punt. I think everybody can punt in the NFL nowadays. He's going to catch it at 7. He's going to get up to 10, to 15, and he's going to fall forward past the 21-yard line, I believe, is where they're going to mark him. All right, Lions, come on now. Let's go ahead and put this game to rest. How about that? All right, let's get back over to you guys in the Duke crew. Let's see, Dan Line, just look who Vildor is covering. That's who they're pass at 90% of the time. Yeah, they clearly came in and identified that that's where they want to go. And I agree with you 100% there. Phil, good job, D. I agree. D Buzz, what I love, Lions love. I'll go with that. Bo, gonna keep blaming Vildor. Hey, blame whoever you want to blame if it makes you feel good. Vildor is the problem. He might be. Let's see if James Houston can be the problem for him. OPI, yes, offensive pass interference. Bergtime, bring in Mosley plays. The only thing I'll say, man, is if he's not playing, the coaches believe that Vildor is better at this time than Mosley. And that's the only thing I can say. Let's see, Bo Booth, flag, yes. What is Vildor doing? He got picked, I'm thinking, on that play. So at least that's one I'm thinking you guys are talking about. Let's see, Matty B, Bo Booth, yeah, I'm going to keep blaming. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Let's see, Don, Coach, please no more saying Vildor isn't bad. I didn't say that at all. I said you have to assume that if he's in there, that the coaches feel like he's better than anybody else who could be in there. That's what I was saying there, Don Burr. So again, I'm not saying he's good or bad. I'm just saying they're saying the coaches are telling you by leaving him in there, there's nobody who's going to go in and replace him that's going to do a better job. Let's see, Mark. Love that cast in California for holiday. Okay. Love the cast. Yeah, I'll go with that. Let's see, Doug. Really time for our defense to control a suspect Indy defense. Yeah, our offense to control a suspect Indy defense. You know, give the Indianapolis coaches some credit. They've caught us, off guard with a few things. They've done some stuff to put themselves in good position. Obviously, the 4th down stop, a couple other plays. They've made a few plays today. Ed Frank, it isn't worth the risk to get Mosley hurt against the trash Colts. Okay, yeah, we'll see if we end up if the offense can go out here and score here, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Sanders, we can't leave points on the field. I agree with that. Got chat, Coach, I misunderstood. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. No worry, man. No worries at all. Just want to get through these commercials because it feels like this game, hey, I don't like games like this, man. If it would have been me, on the 4th and 1, would I have kicked it? Probably not, but I would have definitely had a more assertive. If you believe in your offensive line and you're blocking, I'm saying, hey, we're just going that way. We're going that way. You block that way. And no trickery or anything. And somebody's hurt, I guess, maybe. I guess I don't know what the announcers are talking about. Oh, okay. Khalif Raymond, yeah. Took a shot there. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low, 1 running back to the side. It looks to be David Montgomery. Goff in the shotgun. I mean, hey, Indy said all game, they're going to try to stop the run. Here, they're a little spread out more. You got a quick out to Jameson Williams. J-Mo's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get about 16, 17, maybe 17 to 18 yards. Man, he was literally, I think, one busted tackle away from taking it to the house there. Indy did not handle that well. Give credit to the blocking of Tim Patrick, among others. But, yeah, Patrick comes out, Decker comes out, the offensive line comes out, we'll just say. He gets past that second layer safety, number 20. He's probably going all the way to the house. 7-11 left in the third quarter. It is still 14-6. Lions have the ball now at the 36-yard line. Shotgun 2 low, 1 high. Check that 2 high. 1 is a tight end, and you got Montgomery to your low side. Goff drops back. He's airing it out, and he's got it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Another Detroit Lions first down. So it would be great to get a score here, a touchdown score, that is. Just to really put some real pressure on them. Nice route, nice cut, nice curl by St. Brown, St. B. Goff found him, looking for him the whole way. 6:33 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Detroit. Goff under center. He's got 3 receivers high. One of those receivers is Laporte, who comes into the backfield with David Montgomery. Comes in as an H-back. St. Brown in motion to the low side of the screen, and they're going to play action pass it. Goff's under pressure, and he's going to fumble it. And it is a fumble, and it is going to be Detroit Lions ball. David Montgomery falls on it. Goff got sacked. Not the greatest blocking. And, hey, Detroit dodges a bullet there just to maintain possession. And Taylor Decker is down. Didn't see what happened to him there, but, hey, Khalif Raymond is getting taken to the tunnel, the locker room. Penei Sewell maybe is the one who got beat there. Taylor Decker gets sandwiched, and yes, as Sewell gets beat, you see a lot of Lions going for that loose ball. Thankfully, David Montgomery lands on it. We'll have to see if maybe Taylor Decker is okay or if he's going to be out of this one. That would be a massive blow to the Lions there. All right, I need a St. TD. Well, we got to hold on that ball and get down there. Ray, what do you got? Let's get St. Brown going to keep the streak alive. Okay. Bo, yikes. I'll go with that. Decker, says Michael. Sweet Doug. Let's see. Monty, thank God. Yeah, 100% there. Did J-Mo float? He does float, doesn't he? Let's get a J-Mo TD. I'd be okay with that. Dan, we can't lose Decker. Please stay healthy. We'll have to see what happens. But as we all know, he missed last week or a couple weeks ago because of the shoulder, and he got sandwiched between 2 defenders there. Khalif Raymond looked like he got hobbled and was being taken to the locker room to get further evaluated on an ankle, although he was walking on his own power. He was clearly not 100% there. Not the game that we were hoping for so far. Now Goff to comfy, never turns that head. He's looking downfield the whole time, 100%. Sanders, it seems every week lose a key player. Hey, it is football, 100%. We can't lose Decker. Please stay healthy. Matty B, Jesus, yes. Colts, man, they came in ready to play, and they have caught the Lions in a bit of a fight here. Lions still holding a lead, but man, oh man, it would feel a lot better if we could add to that lead. All right, man. Hopefully it's good word on Taylor Decker, but we're in a commercial break right now, so we'll have to wait and see. All right. Yep, I don't think we're going to win by 50 or 40, maybe not even 30, but there's a lot of game left, about almost halfway through the third quarter. Lions just got to find a way to keep adding points. It's not obviously their best day out there on O or D, but need to keep adding pressure on the other team. All right, getting back to the Duke crew. Moonscar, sure wish we could get through one game without a new significant injury. It happens, man. Phil, congrats on 11K to all of us. Yes, 100%. Thank you, Duke crew, for all of that. And we are now at survey says. Let me hit the refresh button. Michigan versus Ohio State. Don't know if everybody's going to be tuning in for that one. 11,029 and counting. All right, Indianapolis Colts 11th straight game with forced fumble, longest streak in the NFL. It is 2nd and 13. Shotgun 2 high, 1 low. And yes, Decker is out. They're going to throw a screen to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to fall down after about a 5 to 6 yard gain. So Decker's out. I didn't see who came in. I don't know offhand who. Well, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was Decker out. Ooh. Yeah, Decker took a knee right into the lower back. He is walking around on the sideline, though, so that's a good sign, but probably going to get a little medical work. Looks like Dan Skipper in at left tackle, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I can't. I'll tell. All right, Goff drops back to pass. He's going to find St. Brown. St. Brown's got a first down and about 2 extra yards. Going to take it down to the 40-yard line of the Coltergeist. So 1st and 10 becomes 1st and 10 again as Goff looking right into the sun as he sees down the field for a sun god first down. I'm doing what I can here. For you guys. Now let's hit 25,000. Hey, we'll get there by sooner versus later. Let's hope. All right, St. Brown 5 targets, 5 catches, 54 yards. Lions milking the clock a little bit more here as they burn through the second quarter. 4:40 left. Goff under center. Jameson Williams under center. Oh, excuse me, not under center, but in motion. A check down again to David Montgomery, who spins and gets another first down. Still on his feet. He's going to pick up 15 yards on that one, and he points that way for a first down. 14-6, Lions rolling. It has not been their best game. Perhaps Decker's hurt. Perhaps Cleve Raymond's hurt. We don't know yet. We'll wait for official word. If you guys get word or see something on the screen or something pops up on your Twitter or X, whatever it is, go ahead and let me know or put it in the comments section. The Coltergeist, correct. The Colts, Coltergeist. Anyways, Chris Berman, ESPN, back in the day. All right, Goff under center, 2 high. Jameson Williams motioning to the high side. It's going to be a handoff to Gibbs, who's going to cut up the middle. He's going to have another first down, and he's going to be down around the 9-yard line. He bursts for 16 yards. He's going to take it down and spin it and show that he's got skills with the fingertip spin. Be 1st and, I believe, 9 for Detroit Lions, as Gibbs had a nice hole. Let's see whether they mark him. But either way, it's going to be another first down for Detroit with 3:27 and ticking in the third quarter. Colts have put up a fight. Lions looking to end that fight. 14-6. First and goal from the 9. Goff under center. He's going to play action pass. He's looking. He's reading. He's going to dirt it. Great move there. Can't lose yards if you don't get sacked. And you know what? Live for another play. Colts played good D, got pressure on Goff, and Lions moving on to another play. All right. 2nd and 10 here, or excuse me, 2nd and 9 here. Let's see what Ben Johnson calls up here for the Lions. 3rd and 10. All right, excuse me, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. 2nd and goal from the 9. Goff under center, 1 high, 2 low. Williams rotating to the high side in motion. Goff drops back. He's going to throw it underneath. Looks to Tim Patrick, who's down at the 5-yard line. It will set up a 3rd and 5 from the 5. 3rd and goal. This would be a big score. Even here, if you have to take the field goal, it puts you up 11. I mean, that's 2 scores. Right now, it is a 1-score game for both teams. Under 3 minutes to go here. 5 yards out from pay dirt are the Lions. Goff looking, reviewing. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low. He also has a tight end to the high side. Goff making a line adjustment, a check, pre-snap read. He's making, the line is making some adjustments, the offensive line for the Lions. Goff calls for it, hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs going to get to the 5. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to walk it into the end zone. I don't like him staring down and kind of mocking the guy. Well, not mocking, but staring him down. That's not me. But, hey, either way, great move by Gibbs. He broke 1 tackle. There is a flag. My guess is taunting. The problem is if it's before he crossed the end zone. Let's see what they call. They're backing up Detroit. It is a touchdown, thankfully. Yes, I'm not a fan of that, man. They got to get rid of that, Jazz, because in the wrong situation, that can really bite you in the butt here. All right. But, yeah, great job by Gibbs here. He breaks 1 tackle. And then don't do that, man. And that's not his norm either. So I'm not going to be harsh on him or anything. Man, we have no idea if something happened earlier in the game where the guy talked to him, talked bad about his mama or something like that. So you never know the jazz like that. But either way, move on to the next play, man. And that is not his norm. That's why I'm kind of thinking, did that defender say something to him earlier in the game, and now I got you back? All right, Jake Bates can make that penalty basically non-existent with one swing of the leg here on the extra point try. It's up there. It's out there. It's in there. Lions are going to go up 21-6 with 2:19 to remain in the second and third quarter. So, and again, just because it's not Gibbs' norm, I'm guessing that dude probably ran his mouth at him earlier in the game. So, I'm going to just say, hey, I get it, man. You feeling it? But, maybe just not again. Not again, man. All right, Matty B, I'll take it. Yes, we should. We should. Now the D. Let's go. Moonscar, C, perfect down the middle, 100%. Yes, he's improving, man. It's stupid it is, but the only thing I'm going to say for Gibbs' defense is that we don't know what's happened earlier in the game. If somebody ran, his mouth at Gibbs, whatever, the defender, whatever. So that's not Gibbs' normal, which leads me to believe something compelled him to do that. All right, let's see. Phil, Coach Speak, beat the team in the scoreboard. Yeah, just beat him on the score, man. Beat him down. Bo, shucks, just talking with a friend. It happens. Waylon, teams will attempt to provoke our guys out of frustration. Got to ignore it. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. To me, that's not normal for Gibbs in any manner. I mean, he's pretty low-key dude. So I guess probably it's more conceivable to me that guy probably said something to him and then, just out of frustration kind of set it back. But if I'm the Lions coaches, I'm talking to them about it as we get into more meaningful games. Got to let that stuff go, man. Don't do it. Don't do it because penalties can impact the game 100%. Jerry, Gibbs and Williams need to stop that stuff. Yeah, they're making us look bad. Yeah, there's that aspect of it too. Phil, how's your mama and my kids? That's a great, if you guys have ever seen Major League, yeah, how's your wife and my kids? The Trim Reaper, I've seen more disrespectful actions. Yeah, 100% with that. 100% actions with no flags, but the Colts need all the help they can get against our boys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Trim Reaper, I'm with you 1,000%, man. On a gamely basis, we probably see a lot worse than that. That's why, I got it once I saw the flag, what they were doing, but it's probably not one I would have jumped on, but they don't ask me. Dan, it's trash talking. Sometimes you get caught up when the refs are around. It'll probably have been going on all game. That's what I'm saying, man. I agreed 100%. There's probably been stuff that layered into this before that. And at the end of the day, it's not the worst thing in the world. Waylon, yep, up 100% right. 100%. It happens. Every once in a while, I get something right, man. Say, Doug, great teams don't do that. Yeah, and, hey, we're still young. We're still evolving. So I'm not going to chop somebody's head off over it because let's be honest. I don't care what the sport is. It happens. Whether or not it always gets flagged, that's the other thing. Rocky, Barry would never have done that. Yeah, not everybody's Rocky, though. I mean, Barry, though. That stuff shows you they have been there. Yeah, I'll go with that. But, Barry is kind of an asterisk. Very few like him. Bo, this goes on every game. Yeah, he goes on every game. Every sport, man. Matty B, trash talk is whoever. Yeah, whatever. To be honest, I have some of the guys' team over at the school I coach at from time to time come in and just sit on the baseline or at the three-point line and just trash talk our kids while we're shooting free throws just so they can get used to it, try to block it out, get away from the distractions, etc. All right. Well, I guess what are we showing here with Dave Montgomery? And then needs to go to all right. So hopefully he's okay. Let's see. I see Brad loved that penalty. Might be. Dan, let's see. Time for a branch pick. Calling it now. Well, let's hope so. All right, let's get back to the game. Now I'll get back to the Duke Crew section. Shotgun formation. You got one high, one low, one running back, and a tight end to your high side. Lions showing two high safety, probably out of respect to the deep shots they've been taking. JR15 or AR15, whoever it is, 15. He breaks a few tackles and he's still running. And then he's knocked out of bounds by Rodrigo after about a 15-yard gain. You know what? I will say this for Anthony Richardson. He's breaking some runs. He's taking some punishment, too. There's a shot to the head, and now he's got some light shots there. Rodrigo gives him a little bit of a shot there, but he's going to feel it. I like the kid. He's not going to make it long in the league if he only does this. He's got to get better at other aspects. It just goes, I don't care if you're Steve Young or whoever. Those shots add up over time. All right, 21-6, 138 to go in the second quarter. Richardson sends his receiver in a slap motion down, and it's going to be a flea flicker that is a fumble, that is a deep throw, that is into the dirt. Campbell had a slight chance at picking that thing off, but at the end of the day, the Colts probably survived one there, as that could have been a disaster twice on one play. They were trying to get some isolation. Campbell, let's see if they throw it. Oh, he might have got a fingertip on it. He may have got a fingertip on it. Cleve Raymond, the good thing is he's on the field. He's walking around limping a little bit. But Dave Montgomery has got his pads off, so he's done for the day. And he's going to the sideline. That's not good for the Detroit Lions. We'll have to see what's going on here. Hopefully he's all right, though. All right, Richardson checking the play sheet on his wrist. He's going to take the handoff here, play action pass. He's got a man bearing down on him, and he's going to throw it nearly to Jack Campbell again. Jack Campbell is kicking himself for having 2 shots here, and neither one of them have come up with a pick. By the way, the Cowboys, everybody thought had no chance. You know what? They've got a chance. They've just scored a touchdown to Jalen Tolbert. So Taylor Decker's on the sideline. See, David Montgomery's in the locker room, and Khalif Raymond is on the sideline too. Lions are getting a little beat up here. If you ever wanted a time where you could just get that ball back and run out some clock, this is probably the game for it. 3rd and 10 for the Colts. Lions showing blitz, man across the board. Richardson drops back out of the shotgun. He's trying to go up the middle. He goes up the middle. He fumbles the ball up the middle, but it goes right back to him as I believe Ali McNeil knocked it loose, and it's going to be a 4th down and about 9 for the Colts. Richardson thought he could get free, but you know what? He wasn't free of Aleem McNeil, who's going to, depending on where that is, that's either going to be a strip sack fumble, or it'll be just a great stop by him. And give him some credit there. That's not easy to do. Richardson's no small dude. Sounds like they're going to go for it on 4th and 8, and it is. They're going to do it. 42 seconds and counting in the 3rd quarter. They've got 3 high, man in motion to the low side. Richardson drops back. He's dropped back. He's got some pressure. He's got multiple guys on him. There's going to be a penalty on the flag. On the play. And Richardson does complete it, but it's all going to go for naught as there is a holding on the play. Multiple Lions flushed him out of the pocket. Clearly, there was some shenanigans going on to try to prevent the sack. And, the Lions are probably going to get a punt here. Zadarius Smith down on a knee, but now standing up, so that is good. Let's see if they're going to show it on the replay here. McNeil again gets first pressure. Zadarius Smith gets second pressure. Josh Pascal he just whiffs. Unfortunately, he had a kill shot. Missed it though. Either way, Lions defense holds. There are 22 seconds and ticking in this quarter. And here's the punt. It's up there. It's out there. Let's see who's fielding it there. I don't know. And it's St. Brown. Yeah. Not the person I'd want out there, but I get with Khalif Raymond on the sideline. You might have to go with him. Lions getting some significant injuries this game. No word on what they are for Taylor Decker, although it looks like he took a knee to the back. I'm hoping he's going to be okay for Thursday. David Montgomery, for me, is the more eyebrow raiser because he had the shoulder pads off and he went to the locker room. Khalif Raymond is still on the field, but on the sidelines, apparently getting some sort of stretching or medical treatment. So the Lions need to burn off basically 15 minutes here and get out of here, get back to Detroit, and do everything they can to get right for Thursday. 12 seconds left in the second quarter, and now Khalif Raymond is going to the locker room. Let's hope he's okay. Shotgun formation, too low. Tight end to in with Skipper on the high side. And they're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to get sandwiched between multiple defenders, about a 1-yard gain, but that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. Lions trying to survive this one, and that's basically what it will be if they do. All right, Bo, I think about this. If the Colts don't get away with fouls, they'd go nowhere. Probably true. Phil, lower leg on Raymond or ankle. I'm guessing the way he's limping around, it's probably his ankle, but, I mean, I could be totally wrong. Flyhead, I almost feel bad for the Colts getting all these penalties. Lions are so well coached, they don't have a lot of that. Yeah, they remember they used to. They don't get it anymore. See, Dan Lyon, hopefully Vaki can get some reps with the first team. I'm guessing him or Reynolds will get in there for David Montgomery now. Frank the Tank, players are going to get hurt. Next man up. Yeah, football, it's going to happen. It's unavoidable. Injuries will happen. Frank the Tank, you are the man, Dan, with a master plan. Go Lions. I'll take that. See, Doug, one more long drive, that would be good. If we get 2 more, burn off 15 minutes, hey, that'd be great. If we just do it all in this drive, that'd be even better. Just fair catch the rest of the game and stay safe. Yes, I agree with that 100%. I think this team is elite. You can't touch this thing so good. Go Lions. Woo! I'll take that. All right, let's go to the NFL scoreboard, and I just want to see what's going on across the league. All right, so we've got 3:56 left in the third quarter. Cowboys are up 10-9. Titans are up 23-17 over the Texans with 2:27 of the third. 5:20 in the third. You got the Chiefs struggling to get past the Panthers. They're up by 4, 20-16. Let's see, Dolphins all over the Patriots, 24-0. Lions up 21-6 over the Colts. Buccaneers in a laugher. End of the third quarter. It is 30-0. Giants, hey, Tommy DeVito not looking so great here. Vikings probably the big news for the Lions of interest. They're up 17-10 over the Bears. 8:02 in that one in the third quarter. Hard to believe that one's got that much time left, but something must have slowed them down. Probably an injury, I would suspect. All right, Duke Crew, what say you? Phil, what's more fun, coaching, announcing, or day trading? All of the above. They're all fun in my book. I'm worried about Decker and Monty. Monty would probably be the one that gets me, Matty B, just because, again, they got the pads and everything off him, so it's got to be something with his shoulder, I'm guessing they're going to look at. DeVito, yeah, DeVito, yep. Flag, I could use Reynolds CD in a 20-team fantasy league. Okay. Bo, I really hope Leaf comes back next week. Hopefully it's nothing severe, but they carded him in there, and I get it because it is a ways from the field to the locker room. All right, Raymond out with a foot, Montgomery out shoulder, questionable return, Cleve, so we'll get back to it. 2nd and 9, start of the fourth quarter. Jameson Williams in motion. They're going to play action pass, and they're going to throw it underneath to Brock Wright, who's going to rumble, bumble, stumble. He did not even fumble as he goes all the way down to the 29-yard line. As he gets up, nice play design. Looked like Goff was going to get some pressure in his face immediately, and they checked it on down. Brock Wright, man, hey, I know we nearly lost him, but for being an undrafted free agent that we signed years ago, he has paid big dividends for this team. 1st and 10 Lions, 21-6. 14-29 and ticking. Lions in a shotgun formation, 3 to the bottom of your screen. Now Jameson Williams rotates up high. Gibbs is the lone back in there with Goff. Colts have everybody up, and they are going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs going to kick it outside. He's going to hit the 0 button, and he's going to, let's see where they mark him down. He's either going to get a 3-yard gain or a loss, depending on it. Taylor Decker, for those wondering, is back in for the Lions. 2nd and 8, so they gave him 2 yards. So, hey, keep that clock on ticking. Do everything you can here to exhaust that clock and get on out of here. All right, Dan Skipper's out of there. Decker's back in there. Laporta is out. Brock Wright is in. They are using a lot of bodies here. And they are going to play action pass. Goff rolling out. He's going to scramble, and he's just going to throw it away. Can't blame him there. 3rd and 8. It does stop the clock, but it prevents any loss of yards there. And I will continue to say this. Goff is looking a lot more mobile, I guess you can say. I'm not going to say he's fast or anything like that, or that he can scramble a ton, but you know what? He does enough now to extend a few plays and to potentially pick up some yards. Still not going to beat probably too many people in a foot race, though. All right, let's see what they do here on 3rd and 8. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 2 low, 1 running back to Goff's right side. Colts showing blitz, now backing out of it. They do send 5. Goff's got, a little behind Jameson Williams. And thankfully, that's all it was. It's going to be 4th and 8, and the Lions defense is going to have to make a play here again today. Phil, Decker is as tough as it gets. I agree with that. Did Gibbs gain anything? He got 2 on that one. Brock Wright, rumbling, bumbling, and he was just falling for it. Oh, thank God, 100%. Phil, I'll go with that. All right, Lions D, if you can get about probably one or two more stops. And we're gonna get a we'll have to find out what degree, but you're gonna get some kind of contact on the punter. It can be see if it can be roughing. If it's roughing, it's the Detroit first down. We'll see. Here's the punt. It's out there. Is he exposed? Gotta let him come down. He is down, but you can't run into him like that. Running into the kicker, I'm guessing. All right. All right, so it is a first down, not for Detroit, but hey, it was a great punt by Fox, but what do you expect from him? All right, get back to you, Duke roughing the kicker. Flag it was, says Dan. Yes, fake punt time, probably a lot right now at least. How about that? And then we've got some Star Wars stuff, I guess, on the screen here. Boy, I don't know what's going on. Who knows? I don't know. All right, Phil Decker's tough as it gets. Correct. All right. So I'm going to start working on the post-game show stuff. So during the commercials, so might not be the most glorious game to talk about, but it is a game to talk about. And as long as we get the win, that's all I'm worried about. Just win, baby. Maybe I'll use that in the headline too. Just win, ugly, baby. Here we go. So, yeah, sorry for you guys if I get a little radio silent here as I start working on this stuff, but figure the faster I get it done, the faster I can get back to just doing one thing. All right, here. All right. I hope the Thanksgiving Day game goes just like this, where Lions can just, hey, fourth quarter, have a pretty good size lead and go from there. I'd love to win by 80, but as long as we win, that's all I'm going to worry about. All right, let's see. All right, let's go with that. Now let's get it to fit. Boy, there's so many, so much different stuff to do as a content creator. Try to, get everything done, get it set, get it right. Have people yell at you and tell you that you should have done this, you should have done that. It's all part of it, baby. But, it's all fun, too. At least I think it's fun. All right. Got the game back? We got the game back. All right. I'll finish the rest of the next commercial or whatever. We haven't won yet. No, we have not. Flathead, are you freaking serious? Are we going to have 10 wins at Thanksgiving? Hey, we got to get this one before we worry about it, though. All right, talking about Thanksgiving Day games, you got the Giants and the Cowboys. America's probably burning in their seats to see that one. Tommy DeVito, yeah, he could maybe get some good ad sales in that one. All right, 13:21 to go in the fourth quarter. And yes, before we even get a snap, we have a false start on the Colts. 56 with the false start. And the offensive lineman, that will make it a 1st and 15. The Madden Thanksgiving Day game coin, November 23. All right, the Roger Goodell, they're talking about him. I don't know, I'm worried about this game, not Goodell's games. All right, 1st and 15. Still 21-6. Shotgun formation, 2 low, 1 high. AR-15 back. He's looking. He's throwing it deep down the sideline. And again on Vildor, but I believe it's out of bounds. I think he was out of bounds, but we'll see. Oh. Let's see. 1, 2. Yep. Incomplete pass. Game of inches. Great call there by the officials. We can often come after officials, but you know what? They got that one right. Hey, I'll take luck all day, man. Vildor, yeah, eyes in the backfield way too long there. Playing zone there. And they are going after him all game long. And hey, if it ain't broke, if you're the Colts, keep going after it. I get it. 2nd and 15, what could have been a massive game for the Colts end up being nada, other than about a 7-second burn off the clock. Shotgun formation. You got 2 high, 2 low, now 2 in tight. And they are going to play action pass. Lions getting very low pressure. Now late pressure. Throws it away. The incomplete pass. What could have been a touchdown ends up being nothing. Says it was tipped. We'll see. Off his back. I think it's intentional grounding. No, it's tipped by Wingo. Wingo tipped it. Yeah. Onsarike with the pressure, and Anthony Richardson, you want to see why they are all over this kid for being something. He's strong, man. Think about that. You got a 320-pound dude holding on you. You can still stand up and you can release it. And Wingo tips it. All right, 3rd and 15. Can the Lions defense hold again? Richardson, 6 straight completions. You got Zadarius Smith inside, standing high. A little bit of a pass rush. Pass over the middle. It's deflected and nearly intercepted. It hung in the air for a second after the tip. Unfortunately, it hits the dirt. Either way, it is going to be 4th and 15, and I'm guessing, Campbell again. Poor Jack Campbell, man. That's 3 near interceptions. He does tip it, and then, right off Carlton Davis's cast. And he nearly comes up with it still. If he doesn't have the cast, maybe he gets it. So, Lions defense holding. Lions now moving a guy inside. They're going to come after the punt slightly. The punt is up there from inside his own end zone. St. Brown catches it. He is going to return it. Man, just go down. Just slide down. All right, just run out of bounds. That's fine, man. I do not want him taking a hit, and I'm not afraid to say that. And that ball was in the end zone. It was. I need Kirby Fries. There you go. So close, says Matty B. Thomas, punt block. Let's go. Goodness, says Phil. All right. Joseph C. We need a Amara St. Brown to score a touchdown to keep the streak live. We'll see if they can do that here. You get another score. This game's over. But, man, if you just burn off 8 minutes here, that's probably good. All right, during the commercial here, guys, most of you know this. If you've been on the live cast before, I've got to fill out the post-game show that hopefully you guys will all come over to. And, yes, I'm working on that right now to try to get that done. So can we get 10 and be 10-1 after this game? For the first time since 10 wins this early in the season, since what? Was it 1934, I think it is? The Lions find a way. I can't spoil it for you guys, so I got to stop narrating. All right, so got some more of it done. All right, so I'll work on it some more during the next commercial. Let's get back to the NFL scores for you guys during the break here. Let me hit the old refresh button. If it refreshes, that is. Did I not hit it? Okay, there we go. All right, end of the third. Cowboys still up 10-9. Fourth quarter, 14-20 left. Titans are down by 1 point to the Texans, 24-23. Chiefs at the end of the third are up 27-16, so they're starting to pull away. Dolphins in a laugher, 31-0 with 1 minute left in the third quarter. Lions is still 21-6, as you are aware. Buccaneers finally gave up a score. They're 30-7. Vikings 17-10, and that's your scoreboard for right now. All right, I got our second here. So here, I'll continue to work on the thumbnail before I get back over to the Duke crew. Let's get some people celebrating, Lions jumping up and down, whatever. All right, we got the game back. Dave Montgomery back on the sideline and the pads back on, I'm guessing, for Lions fans everywhere. That's a good one. That's a good sign right there. A very good sign. Let's see. All right, we'll get to the comment section here. Detroit's dynamic duo each scored to rush for the 9th straight game, I think it said. 12:53 to go. Lions at the 45. Colts got a lot of guys up. They've got 8 in the box, 9 in the box, 9 in the box. Trying to do my math on the top of my head. Lions are going to play action pass out of that, and they're going to swing it to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to get blasted and just blow the whistle. He's going to lose about 4. Keep that clock ticking. If we can get, like 2 more first downs, I would feel pretty good about this one. All right. Let's see. Motscar Phil, our whole team supports our quarterback. 10-1 Eagles were dysfunctional. They were. Monty is back. This is true. All right. Showing some people in the stands as Sonic and Knuckles. Nothing wrong with that. 12-21 and ticking. Shotgun formation to the bottom, 1 to the high. 1 running back to the low side. It is going to be a handoff to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to shake. He's going to bake. He's going to get about 5 yards, if I'm not mistaken with my math there. It's going to bring him another 3rd down for the Detroit Lions. Now 12 minutes and ticking. The Bears are blowing it. It happens, man. It happens. Phil, true, but we don't have Patricia on our staff. This is true. We do not. Rocky, don't want JMO hurt from a punt return. Just fair catch. Agreed. Phil, yep, we'll get back to that here. 3rd and 8. As I look over the screen here when they bring it up here. Come on, get up there. Shotgun formation, too high, too low. Laporta to your high side, by the way. 3rd and 8. 11 and a half minutes to go. Goff back to pass. He's going to scramble out. He's going to just dump it off and throw it away. Colts defense has given the Lions some problems here today. Vikings up by 7. We get a highlight. Now they're up by, it looks to be 2 scores late in the 3rd quarter. It is a touchdown from Aaron Jones. So looks like the Bears are not going to pull off any favors for the Lions here today. And the Bears have now lost 10,000 games in a row after being 4-0. All right, punt is from Fox. It is up there. It is out there. Lions in pursuit. He's calling for a fair catch, and he's down at about the 13-yard line, maybe 12 and a half. 11 and a half minutes to go, roughly, in this one. Lions offense has struggled a little bit today. And the Colts defense that was thought to be not so good has found ways to keep them at least in this game somewhat here. So while there is a commercial, as you guys know, I'm going to work on trying to make this one happen. So as far as the thumbnail, get this thing done here. All right. Keep on working on stuff here. Keep on. That's not the one I want. There we go. And there we go. And you guys are watching me work on it. Yep. Exciting stuff. So I try to double dip here, try to get some stuff out of the video there, or excuse me, the photo there. Yes. All right, there we go. Now we need probably a little bit more. Find another photo to put in there. All right. You know who? I don't know who to put. I'm trying to. There we go. All right. Bada bing. Stuff you got to work on. And we got to delete that. All right. All right. All right. You know, I'm going to do something a little different here. Let's get rid of all that. Just do that. That works. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this done. All right. Probably want to spell the correct words. There we go. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little tired today after going to the concert last night, not getting a lot of sleep. So sorry if I'm not as energized as maybe I might normally be. All right. There we go. That's better. All right, almost done with this thing. Dooby. All right, there we go. I think that's good enough. I'll do the rest the next commercial. All right, sorry about that. Lions Talk Live. Wow, Dallas over Washington so far. All right, let's get back to this one. Thomas, passing game has not clicked today. You're all right. And whether or not they're holding stuff back, I don't know. Shotgun formation. They're going to flip it out on a little bit of a jet sweep. and he's going to get about a, we'll say, 6-yard gain, and he is down on the ground, and he is hurt. I can't see who it is. Number 1 for the Colts. I don't know who that is, by the way. So he landed on his shoulder, and he's clearly in pain. Richardson flipped it to him on a pseudo jet sweep. Branch, it was the first one to hit him, and then you have Rodrigo and Long Jr. in there. Hey, Long Jr., we were wondering if we were going to see him. You have seen him a little bit at times this game here. Medical staff out there on him. So, yeah, he'd look, you see, as soon as he started rolling over, he was in a lot of pain. Only thing I can think of is when he landed and went to the turf, and when you have Rodrigo and Long's weight and momentum going down, and that shoulder got probably displaced, maybe popped a little bit. So, all right, while there's a pause in that, I'll keep working on this thumbnail here and try to get it done here. Oops, man. Oh, come on. Mm-hmm. All right. I think I've got the post-game thumbnail all worked out now. At least good enough. All right. All right, groovy. All right, Rodrigo leading that charge. He is, man. Rodrigo and Long Jr., I agree with you there, Doug. What they do give you is they give you a lot of speed to get from sideline to sideline or edge to edge. They might not give you the most mass, but they do give you a lot of speed. Very Tampa Bay-esque type linebackers, if you guys get that. All right, getting back to the game, Josh Downs was the player who went down, and they've got, looks like they're looking at his shoulder there. It is a 2nd and 3 shotgun, and AR is going to try to run it, and he's going to get basically about a 1-yard loss if I'm calculating correctly. Going to set up a 3rd and 4. Lions have done a pretty good job containing him overall. The first drive, he had a little bit after that. The Lions made some adjustments there. Zadarius Smith, among other players out there on the field for the Lions defense. Total yards this half, 150. Very, very slow day for the Lions to 64 for the Colts. 11 first downs for Detroit, 2 first downs for the Colts this half. There is 10.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter in this game. Too high, too low, out of a shotgun formation. Richardson making a check adjustment. Lions bringing a little bit of pressure. Lee McNeil gets him out of the pocket. He's going to throw it, flip it out there, and into the turf. There's nobody there. Nobody even remotely there. There's got to be, intentional grounding. There was nobody within 15 yards. Carlton Davis is down on the ground now. And he's grabbing at the back of his leg, so that's not good. Yes, intentional grounding, 100%. Well, Lions fans are going to be happy that the Colts are going to have to punt, but right now I'm worried about Carlton Davis. Let's see if we see what happens. Right now, they're just showing Lee McNeil destroying the Colts offensive line. We talked about it in the week. I thought they were okay. I average, I think, is something I called them a couple different times too. But Carlton Davis, I guess we're not going to be shown what happened to him. They're working on his knee. That's not good. All right, he's getting up on his own power, I guess. Release assisted up. I'd probably say, yeah, he's done for the day. Ooh, he's gingerly walking off. Let's see if we see what happens on this replay here. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's not good. Yeah. Both starting corners. Well, he's walking better there. My guess is maybe a cramp. I don't know. Phil, what do you think? Just watching how he's walking now versus how he stopped. It's like a cramp shot in. But if that's all it was, then the Lions are very, very fortunate. But Phil, come on, man. Let me know what you see there. All right, 4th and 14, 10-18 to go. Lions need to just burn off a lot of the remaining game time because their defense has done a great job today. St. Brown, man, what are you doing? Just don't take the hits. Yeah, the Lions defense has played incredibly well, but they are running out of bodies, especially in that secondary. I would think, man, you want this game over in the worst way possible, sooner versus later. But, yeah, Cramp would be good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is. I'm guessing Phil's not around right now. Patrick, we're getting too many injuries towards the end of the season, and that stinks. Yeah, it does, man. Bodies wear down, man. Now there's another flag. What's this flag? Colts just can't get out of their own way, man. I don't get it, man. How do you're getting some of the stupidest penalties ever. But is what it is, man. Just see St. Brown in the background there trying to stretch out his calves a little bit. So you're gonna, I'm a big fan of drinking that vinegar just to prevent cramps. But putting Vach in, maybe head hunting could be. Bad coaching, probably a lot of that to be said for the Colts right now. Not a lot of lack of discipline. All right, why put 14 at risk? I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, under center is Goff, and they're going to pitch it out, and there's already 2 penalties down, so it's going to be a false start on Detroit. Gibbs probably would have had an edge there, but it's not going to happen that way. Lions have had every opportunity in the world to end this game. They're feeling comfortable right now, but still, I wouldn't feel great about this. To me, the clock is your biggest friend right now, and I'd be bleeding every second off that clock. All right, 1st and 15, 10:08 in the game left. James Williams rotating to the high side. It is going to be handed off to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to cut back up the middle. He's going to get about 5, 6. Will come for 6 yards. As Speed took down Gibbs. No joke. Speed from the Colts took down Gibbs. All right. Under 10 to go now. And I guess they're going to say, well, yeah, he got 6 yards on the play. It was 1st and 15. Now it is 2nd and 9. Give them pickle juice. Yes, I'm a big fan of that. Pickle juice, vinegar, all that stuff, man. But you got to get the players to take it. And sometimes they don't want to go with the old school stuff. All right, shotgun formation, 2 low, 1 high. Gibbs to your high side as well. Goff making a pre-snap adjustment. He checks it. He takes the snap. He drops back. He's going to flip it out quickly to St. Brown, who catches it, and he's just going to, they're just going to wrestle him down about 3 yards shy of the first down. Colts defense has made some plays here today. You're seeing it on the screen. They've caught the Lions offense off guard with a few things. And, hey, they've gotten some pressure on Goff. Crazy like Goff's did get out, showed some mobility here and there. I'm glad to see Gibbs is taking over from Montgomery because, as you guys know, Montgomery sat out for a while, even had the shoulder pads off. Colts had opportunities early in this game to take the lead. They did run the first field goal. 17 quarterback pressures from the Colts so far. 3rd and 2. Goff needs to get gets it off just with 1 second left. Gibbs is going to power forward, and he's going to get the first down. How about that? I thought he was going to be shy about a yard, but the offensive line pushed him forward, and the Lions are going to get a much-needed first down here with 8:25 and ticking left in this one. Initially, the Colts stuff him, but through a combination of efforts, the Lions push him forward, and he does get the first down. Now 8:12 and ticking, 1st and 10, 18 on the play clock. Lions, yes, should be in no rush whatsoever as the clock is their friend and nursing a 15-point advantage. Power formation, 2 tight ends. Now at the line of scrimmage, split receivers, 1 high, 1 low. Gibbs in the back. Goff drops back to pass. He's got some pressure. He's going to throw it deep. And not on the same page with St. Brown. Some of that could have been the pressure bearing down on Goff, but he had his one-on-one matchup with St. Brown. St. Brown must have lost the ball in the air. He did not come back to it. As far as the NFC North, Lions have a 1-game advantage over the Vikings. Actually, I guess he called it a game and a half since they have the head-to-head current matchup win or see advantage. All right. Even if you get a field goal here, that would be, I think, very nice indeed. 2nd and 10. Lions going to hand it off. And you know what? Gibbs is going to lose about 3 yards on that one. Colts have done a phenomenal job in the rush defense here today. But Lions just offensively, I don't know if they're holding some stuff back for Thursday or what. And, I did talk about when I got here at halftime. They, in my opinion, have played very vanilla overall. But some of it also could be the Colts. They put 8 guys, even 9 guys in the box at times and just said, hey, we're not going to let you run. You are going to have to throw the ball. Time of possession this half, 15 minutes and counting for Detroit, under 6 minutes for the Colts. It is 3rd and 14 for Detroit with 7:29 and ticking, although something appears to be wrong with the clock because it's not ticking. At least not on my screen. And now they're going to go. So, not sure what all happened there, but yeah, it should have been a running clock, but I don't know. Something happened. All right, 3rd and 14, 7:15 and going. 3 to the high side. Gibbs pulled into the low side along with, I think it's Laporta at the bottom of your screen. Goff waiting snaps, takes the snap. And he's going to check it underneath the Laporta, who's going to break one tackle, but no more. He's going to pick up, I'd say, about 8 yards. Porta not looking happy with himself there, but he does bring up a 4th and 5. Under 7 minutes to go. What do the Lions look to do here? Bates is coming out for the field goal. Try to push the score a little bit higher here. See if you can make it an 18-point affair. All right. Jake the Hitman Bates. Doug, field goal. We'll see. Legatron is out on the field. All hail Legatron. It's up there. It's out there. It's in there. For him, that's pretty much straight down the middle. 56-yard attempt is good. 24-6 Lions. 6:21 to go in this game, and I would say that's probably the final nail in the coffin, unless the Colts just really, really rally. We've all been aware that Bates likes to play with the crossbars. This time, not so much, as it's not straight down the middle, but it's pretty dang close. Doug, incredible he is, man. One heck of a story. Waylon, was it Bears threw in the towel, gonna prepare to give us everything, and have even dudes with torn ACLs and arms in slings will throw their careers away to help many get and Green Bay. Maybe, man. Hey, we just handle our own stuff. That's all we can do. Berg's ease, all right. I agree. That looked easy. I remember the Malcolm in the middle when he was feeling victorious because he didn't get pinned, just like the Colts today. That could be it, 100%. To the moon, Bates, maybe 100%. Bates he just keeps getting better. Legatron is getting some. He is, man. Let's see. Thomas, it's good from Bates. It is good indeed. Burger time, 56 yards, no problem. Legatron. No, he had plenty of room left on that one, man. And again, the accuracy seems to be definitely improving. All right. We'll just say 6.5 minutes to go. Bates getting ready to do something with this one. He doesn't want to sell bricks. He wants to make kicks, and he sends this one about halfway into the end zone. They're just going to take the knee. All right. Lions defense hasn't got a turnover this game. Let's see if they can get one. Colts are going to have to be in hurry-up mode to have any kind of opportunity here. Lions know it. I'm guessing you're going to send the house after them and just make sure, hey, they're going to have to throw it downfield. Richardson, 9 out of 24 for 148 yards currently in this game. It's good to see Deckard and Montgomery came back in this one, although I'm sure they're going to be sore tomorrow. But, hey, deal with that after the game. All right, you got shotgun too high, too low. One running back to your high side. Richardson takes the snap. He's going to get a little pressure. He's going to fake it and take off, and he's going to slide down after about, we'll say, a 2-yard gain. Let's see where they mark him. It is 2nd down, 2nd and long. 6 minutes to go and ticking. Another shotgun, too high, too low again. 2nd and 8. Richardson drops back. He takes it. He's going to throw a deep out route, and he's got it. And this time it is Dorsey. Dorsey got it, man. There's going to be a flag on Brian Branch for a penalty. Was he? I couldn't see. I was looking if it was Dorsey. But they're going to flag Branch for late hit out of bounds. Let's see. Yeah, he's in play. He's in. Yeah, he's not out of bounds. The feet are still in play. Yeah, that's not a late hit. Yeah, that's not a late hit unless they're calling something different. All right. The unnecessary roughness. What do you want him to do? All right, they're saying he used the helmet. Let's see. Yes, he did use the helmet. He went helmet first. I'll give him that. They're not wrong. He did. He does. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a BS call because if they're calling that, yes, if they're calling late hit, that wasn't. But they made the right call there, in my opinion. Your opinion can be different. Under 7 minutes to go, Richardson now in scoring position. Got 1-on-1 on the outside, and just nearly a touchdown pass. Richardson is throwing the deep ball pretty well. I will give him that as well. But Dorsey in coverage and a game of inches. The Colts have had a number of deep shots like that literally just a foot or two away from being a touchdown. That one probably about a half foot away. I think that's more. That one I would say was more on the receiver, in my opinion. Lions, hey, both their starting cornerbacks are now out, so Dorsey and Vildor are in. I'm guessing if I'm the Lions, man, you've got to help them out a little bit. All right, let's see what happens here. Lions getting some pressure. You want some help. That's the way to do it. And Richardson's going to have to throw this one away. Lions defense got pressure up the middle and then forced it into Nowoski, who played cleanup out there. But give the Lions rush some credit there. They're getting pressure. Dorsey can ride out the game for us. Let's hope so, man. That's from Moonscar. Michael, going to be 10-1. Lions. Oh, yeah. I'll go with that. And wait a minute. Woo! Sorry, I almost missed that one. Didn't touch his head. No, but he led with his head. Led with his head is what they're calling, I think. So anyways, 3rd and 10, 5:29 and ticking. Colts, if they're going to make a game out of this, they've got to do something on this drive. Lions can end the game here, basically. And hey, there's a takedown. He's going to gain about, I don't know, a yard and a half, 2 yards, we'll say. Set up a 4th and 8. Richardson has been mostly contained by the Lions. Multiple Lions in on that one. Correction, it is 4th and 6. He got 4 yards, not 2 yards. Total yards, first 3 drives for the Colts, 146. Since then, 119. So vastly different. Give Aaron Glenn and the Lions defense a lot of credit. Again, they're down both starting cornerbacks at this point in the game. It is 4th and 6, under 5 minutes to go. They are at the 7-yard line of Detroit. Lions bringing a blitz. It's coming after him. It's underneath. It is caught, but he is going to be well short of the line of gain. You needed 6. You ran a 2-yard route and threw it to him. Well, that's probably not good on the coach. It's not good on the receiver. Lions made him get rid of the ball in a hurry, and that is really not the route you wanted. If I'm the Lions, I'm probably putting Vaki in and Reynolds at this point and just saying, hey, we've got to get some yards here. Let's keep Gibbs fresh somewhat, and let's get some time off the clock here. Give Robertson some credit there. Not only was he left on the island one-on-one, he got the guy to run a short route and then took him down. Solo tackling. Most of you know, if you ever played football, it's not easy, man. All right, Lions don't listen to me. They keep Gibbs in. Goff sends St. Brown in motion. They are going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle. We'll say he's about 2 yards. Maybe they push him forward for 3, but I think they're just going to mark him for 2. Skipper, among many other Lions, assisting on that attempted push forward of the Lions. 4 minutes and 26 seconds, 30 on the play clock. They're going to give the Lions 3 on 2nd and 7. All right, let's see. I probably got to clip the post-game show thumbnail. Yeah, Aaron Glenn's sitting down on the sideline, and he looks very kumbaya, very, very at peace. So Aaron Glenn is really grown up as a coach, in my opinion. He's done a phenomenal job. All right, and we've got a penalty flag. False start on number 60 of Detroit before the snap. This kind of feels like the refs understand there's a significant penalty difference between one team and the other and trying to make it look a little bit closer, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, let me clip out the post-game thumbnail here. All right, Ben Johnson looking on. Maybe he has kept a lot of things in check. They're going to hand it off. No, it is play action pass from Goff. He's going to throw it down the field and to Jameson Williams, who's down on the ground, and he's going to catch it for a first down. And Lions are going to be able to take a little more time off the clock here for sure. Should be able to get this down to about the 2-minute warning unless the Colts decide to use their timeouts. We'll see what they look to do. So, Lions, hey, you can say what you want. It hasn't been the greatest game for them, but it's still a game where they've held the Colts to 6 points. Lions scored currently 24, and you know what? They've found a way to keep this show going. All right, Goff, he's going to hand it off, and it's going to be a cut up the middle. He's still going. He's got 10 yards, 12 yards, 13 yards for Gibbs. And that'll be another Detroit Lions first down. So I do have a question for you guys. How many of you think that the Lions held some stuff back, didn't show some stuff that they will be using on Thursday? Personally, I'm leaning that direction. All right, I'm setting up the post-game show. I'll go over to that after the conclusion of this game. So there we go, and it's set. All right, Goff is going to hand it off again, this time up the middle again. Gibbs for about 4 yards. If it's me, I'm getting him out the rest of the game, man. You've got this at this point. Let somebody else take those hits. Unless you're just going to do knees here, then there's no need. Lions are perfect on the road this season. They haven't lost a game on the road, just at home. And, hey, you hear the chants beginning for Jared Goff at the 2-minute warning. The Lions look like they are going to be shoo-ins for for a 10-win season going into Thanksgiving. How about that? All right. Let me finish with a post-game show pin up here. All right, and I got to change the going for 11,000 to going to 12,000 subs. So let me save this. All right. Detroit wins, baby. All right. And just like that, the post-game show is all scheduled for you guys want to come over. Probably not going to be the most exciting one. And, you know, hey, I've talked about it before. The down product to all these wins and the Lions winnings. I mean, even though it's closer on the scoreboard by NFL standards, man, you know, you win 24-6. That's kind of a beatdown. You can see it just takes some of the energy out of us, you know, some of the excitement and adrenaline. All right, while we're in the commercial, and now the post-game show is up if you guys want to come on over after this one. Let's get back to see the NFL scoreboard. Cowboys. Man, what has happened to the Commanders? They went from being untouchable to how about them Cowboys? They're going to win, it would appear, with 5 minutes left. Cowboys are up 20-9. Titans are up over the Texans 30-27. Wouldn't that be something? Chiefs still not out of the woods, I guess you could say, against the Panthers. Let's see, with under 4 minutes to go, Chiefs are up 27-19. Patriots, hey, they're clawing their way back a little bit, 31-15, losing to the Dolphins. Lions, as you know, 24-6. Buccaneers are the first final of the day, 30-7. Vikings are up by 8 over the Bears at 24-16. All right, and that will conclude the scoreboard. I probably won't come back to it this game. All right, good job, Coach. Great win for good job, Coach. Great win for the Lions. See you next week. We'll see you then, my friend. We will see you then. Matty B, 7. Bo, what was the spread on this game? Yeah, I think Matty B is right. I think it was like 7 or something like that. Bo, what was? Yeah, sorry, I got that one. Let's pray. CD is okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I have no way to know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it was like a cramp. The way he it just hit right there. Then he went down, got up, and kind of walked out the sideline. So we'll probably find out tomorrow. Maybe coach says something afterwards. All right. 2 minutes to go. Let's see if the Lions look for a first down here. I'm guessing so, just so they can ice the game. And they are going to hand it off to Jameson Williams, who's going to get 4 yards on the rush on the jet sweep. He's going to point for a first down, although he's a yard short. And if it's me, man, Williams isn't in there. I've got everybody out that I can at this point. If it's me. But you know what? They don't ask me. So, Bo, we have the chance to beat the spread again. Yeah, we did beat the spread again. Joseph, before the start of the game, anyways, 100%. 100%. Sanders, how bad is Vaki? He can't play in junk time. Sometimes I think with Dan Campbell, he leaves it up to the players. And if Gibbs doesn't want to come out, I mean, I would have got him out, but it doesn't matter to me. All right, we've got somebody in there. It is not Gibbs. I can't see the number, so it could be Vaki. Vaki nearly fumbles it. No, it's Craig Reynolds. Yeah, he nearly fumbles it, but catches it and takes off for a first down, and that will end this game unless the Colts really want to be stubborn and just call timeouts here. I would think not, though. Remaining game schedule, we got the Bears this Thursday. A week from Thursday, you've got the Packers. You got the Bills, Bears, Vikings, and then, of course, the end of the year against the 49ers and Vikings. Lions are going to get 10-1 on their record report card. And yes, there are 44 ticks left in this clock for this game. One more knee, and this thing is history. Goff's rushing stats will take a slight hit as he takes that knee, and this one is over. All right, guys, maybe not the most exciting game over, but you survived it. You won it. And, man, I didn't realize Goff was that tall. At least, anyways. Come on over to the post-game show. Let's analyze all that. Start getting ready for the Thanksgiving Day showdown between the Chicago Bears and your Detroit Lions. I'm sure somewhere Burger Time is ready to cash in on that bet. We'll see you. Thanks, y'all, for joining the live cast. We'll see you on the post-game show.
Excuse me, sir. Would you... Donations to Reverend Moon? Juice for Jesus?
Read about Jehovah's Witness? How about Buddhism?
Jerry's kids? Oh, yeah. Scientology?
Or nuclear power?